What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the famous and beautiful Gabrielle Union and the reason why she was fired. I know it hurts your heart for me to say this, but she was fired for being too black. She was fired for being black and not white enough. As long as she was wearing her hair with blonde in there, it wasn't a problem. As long as she wearing her hair straight, it wasn't a problem. But this right here, no, that's not good enough. This right here would have been good enough. She would have wore that the whole season. That would have been good enough. But because she chose to embrace her true hair color, the true texture of her hair, and what black people normally do to their hair because of their hair texture, like they braid their hair and everything. That's why she was fired. Let's get it don't get it twisted. Even regardless of how much money we got, a lot of them still will think, want us to praise them and look like them other than looking like ourselves. Now, I'm not mad because they chose not to bring her in next season, because I don't watch America's Got Talent. And let's keep it real. Gabrielle Union have money. Her and her husband have money. She had money before she even married Dwayne Wade, but now she with Dwayne Wade, she got more money. She don't need America's Got Talent. They need her. Let's get that straight. They need her. So I'm not bugging about that, but what I am bugging about is the fact that they gave her a note talking about her hairstyles is too black. Like, that's what we have to do to our hair, because that's the way our hair grows out our head. We shouldn't have to be punished for that, and we shouldn't have to be punished for trying to make our hair look more European. That shouldn't be forced upon us. Just because we like to do it doesn't mean it should be forced upon us. I don't want to look like this bitch all the time, every day of the week. And I'm pretty sure Gabrielle, you don't want to look like her every day of the week either. But because Gabrielle chose to embrace her blackness, they had a problem with that. That's what she got fired for. It wasn't this bullshit that they trying to portray, talking about she was trying to start too much crap. No, it's because she was too black. Her hairstyle wasn't white enough for the show. And I hope the ratings go downhill. I didn't watch America Got Talent before now. So I wouldn't have no problem with never watching it again. Now that I know how racist these people are. And black women, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop watching this. Make their ratings go all the way down. Show them how it feels to mess over a black woman. Show them. And they'll stop this crap. But as long as we as black women don't stand up for what we believe in, they're going to continue to walk all over us like this. And it doesn't make any difference how much money you have. They still will run over you. Us as black women need to stick together. There need to be some type of organization that's for black women and for discrimination against black women and their hair texture. It needs to be some type of organization created for just for this purpose, and they need to be just as powerful as the LGBTQ community. Need to be just as powerful as that. And I guarantee you, once we start putting our foot down, as black women, they will start paying attention. They will learn to respect us. Now, if it's one thing I've learned my 33 years of living is a person will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. But if you stand up for yourself, they will treat you differently and treat you with respect. As long as you're a doormat, you're going to remain a doormat. But once you stand up and show them that you're not going to put up with being discriminated against and taking their crap, only then, black ladies, will you get the respect that you deserve. But as long as we keep going along with this and allowing this to happen, we ain't going to never get respected. They're going to run all over us, and we're just going to sit up there and take it. There should be no reason why a black woman shouldn't be able to wear the natural hair that comes out of her head. There shouldn't be nothing wrong with that at all. This is a problem. This is a problem that's not going to go away until we do something about it. And the reason why I feel so strongly about this is because I dealt with this on my job. You see, I have a biracial supervisor, and he's so far away from his blackness until he don't even act like he's black. He act more like he's white. He even sound white. He sound like Obama, you know. I have no problem with this, because his mom was white. Most biracials who have a white mom, they're gonna sound more white than they do black because their mom is not gonna allow them to hang around the black side, so they don't know what it's like to be black. The only thing they know is white because that's who they hang around. Therefore, that's who they're gonna sound like. They're gonna sound like their white mama and white kinfolks, other than sounding like they black. Not only is his mom white, he's married to a white woman. Now, I have no problem with that because I understand that biracial men who have white mamas, most of them tend to marry a woman that's white like their mom. I have no problem with this either. The real problem came with one day I had the same hairstyle. The only difference is my braids was going to the scalp. My braids were going up and going into the ball. How about he came in and looked at me with disgust, like, what you got on your head? Like he never seen a woman with a ball, with braids or something before, and it really irritated me. Don't bash me because you're not familiar with your blackness. You know what I'm saying? Don't bash me because you have a woman who has no flavor and don't like to get her hair done in certain hairstyles. Don't bash me because of that, because of what your girl, white woman, chooses. That's what I had a problem with. And see, here's the problem with a lot of biracial men who date white women. They expect for black women to be like the white women and wear their hair in the same style as the white woman. And in their opinion, that is professional if you do that. And that's not right. That's not fair. I can guarantee you this. If the roles were reversed and it was the white woman, she would have something to say. She would have something to say if men tried to compare her to the black woman and tell her, well, why can't you wear your styles like how she wear hers, and looked at our style professional, they would have something to say. But because it's not them, they don't say nothing. Because the real truth is they like that shit. They like all the praises they get. They like being the standard of beauty. And they want every race to try to mimic them and look like them. But then when they don't and they try to look original like themselves, then everybody's got something negative to say. And I'm tired of that shit. We shouldn't have to wear these harmful ass chemicals in our head just to be accepted by the dominant society. And even if we are wearing weave, we shouldn't have to get lectured about what type of weave we wear if we don't want to wear straight. If we want to wear curly weave, we should be able to wear curly weave. And I said what I got to say. And if y'all feel the way I feel, y'all leave a comment down below and let me know what's up. I tried to paint a picture similar to this picture that's on the left. It's a picture that I saved from offline. And the picture on the right is the one that I tried to do similar to that one. Of course, it don't look exactly like it, but I wasn't trying to get it exactly like it. I was trying to get it close to it, and I did that. I did it using acrylic paint. If you know anything about that, it dries quicker.